Hello guys, this is Reese from Bomarito St. Peter's Volkswagen in St. Louis. Today I'm bringing you a unicorn of sorts. This car is a 2019 Volkswagen Atlas SE with tech front-wheel drive R-Line. So this is an SE with tech R-Line Atlas, but the unicorn part is the fact that it has a panoramic sunroof and that it's front-wheel drive. We don't get very many of these. Usually they're all-wheel drive. This will still feature the 20-inch Trenton wheels, the R-Line badging on the side, the chrome strip with body-colored paint below the chrome line all the way around the car, including the piano black treatment around the tailpipes and around the fog light shroud on the front. Keyless entry is featured on all four doors, which is standard on the SE with tech. Fog lights, which are halogen LED headlights. R-Line badging right there on the grille. There's the R-Line badging on the side. Adaptive cruise control, lane assist, blind spot monitoring, and rear traffic alert are also standard. And there's a look at the piano black treatment around the tailpipes on the back, chrome strip around the bumper, and body colored paint below that line. On any other car, the Atlas or even Tiguan, below that chrome strip is plastic. There's not actually a chrome strip on most of the units. So let's take a look inside. You have heated mirrors, power mirrors, one touch up, one touch down on the windows, along with window locks for the second row passengers there. So if you have kids that like to play with the windows, you can actually lock them out by pushing that button there. It turns yellow and now they can't roll the windows down, but you still can. Power door locks right there. Automatic headlights and also a fog light knob as well. It's all universal, but you have automatic headlights. There's a coin box right there for storage. There's this little lever here that allows you to pull the steering wheel out, push it in, raise it, lower it wherever you need it, and then lock it back. There's a standard instrument cluster, standard Volkswagen instrument cluster here with the two dials and then the rectangular piece in the center where you can use these little tabs here, the left and right, and then up and down arrows as a mouse to navigate what shows up in that spot there. So let's go back to your assist systems here. So you have lane assist, blind spot monitoring, rear traffic alert, and front assist, all standard. And ACC or adaptive cruise control is a part of that. There is a leather wrap steering wheel with a flat bottom. R-Line badge in the middle of the bottom spoke of that steering wheel. Again, it's leather wrapped. Your cruise control functionality is all right here. So here's a power button for that. Turns it on and it automatically defaults to this following distance lines where you can use this button right here where my thumb is to change your following distance of the car in front of you with the adaptive cruise control. There's also a resume button here and a set button here, and then volume control up and down is right here. On the right side of the steering wheel, you have your Google and Siri functionality there, along with your Volkswagen voice system. And then, of course, the left and right tabs, and then the up and down arrows. As for this button right here, this will do song skip and pre-station skip as well. You do have chrome-covered pedal covers. The footrest on this unit is not chrome-covered. You do also have a remote hatch release right there. You just pull up on that and it will open the door. So it's a power lift gate. And then you pull up and hold on it and it closes it back. Just by holding onto that button there. Alright, there's your trip odometer reset right there. Turn signal obviously over here, and then wiper setting over here. You'll have rain sensing wipers, intermittent wipers, and then high. So you have 3-speed wipers there. They're also speed sensitive, so they adjust to the speed that you're driving. MIB2 radio right here with App Connect is standard. Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, or MirrorLink are all available to you using that USB port down there. You have tri-zone heating and cooling here, or dual zone up front with the third zone control right here. You push this button here, it pops up a touch screen for you. The rear controls behind the armrest or center console are locked out, and then by touching that, they're now accessible by your rear passengers. So you can actually touch the touchscreen and change the thermostat, or you can touch the knob down here. The knob also adjusts thermostat. There are rear vents for the rear passengers in the back there in the C-pillar, so you do have those. Your backup camera has trajectory steering, so you can actually turn the wheel and see where you're headed. Vent controls are all right here, and then your max AC, max defrost, and then rear defrost here. You also have something called the rest button. The rest button, when you turn the car off, I'm going to go ahead and turn this system off. When you turn the car off and exit the vehicle, as you're exiting the vehicle, you can hit the rest button, and what it does is it recirculates either the heated or cooled air, whatever was circulating previously in the car, for up to 10 minutes in the car while you're gone. This is, of course, your fan speed here, and then also your thermostat setting, and this is a thermostat for the right side passenger along with the max AC and AC button there. Hazards are right here. Now these cars all come with the standard start-stop system. This one here is a defeat switch for that. It basically shuts that off, so you don't have to deal with that. But it does not memorize that, so you have to do that with each start. Here is a look at the key fob that you'll get. The key fob has the trunk release, remote start, and then also unlock and lock. Panic alarm on the side. Nice little flat key, doesn't take up a lot of space in your pocket. Wood grain interior across the dash and into the door. In your glove box, there's your CD player and also SD card reader, and then you have SD card slots right here that actually hold SD slots, hold extra SD cards, that is, and then your manual, of course. This has the Shetland beige interior, which starts from right above the armrest down the door, and it goes across. It continues on the seats. These are leatherette heated seats with a headrest right there. There's a bit of a two-tone factor to it. It's black or dark gray on the top part of the door sills and across the top of the dash. This one does come with an edgeless mirror for home link with the 3-door garage door memory here and a compass built into it. That's not a standard option. That's just an option on this vehicle. This is your vanity mirror right here. It's lit. You have one on each side. This one also has 3-door garage door memory up here, as well as CarNet, which comes free on the car for 6 months. There's your information button here, roadside assistance button, and SOS button there. If you decide you want to keep that, you'll have roadside assistance for as long as you have that active on your car. The car comes standard with roadside assistance for 3 years or 36,000 miles. As we look at the giant panoramic roof that most SE with tech units will not have, this one in particular does. There's a pop-up windscreen when you open that, and it does cover the entire passenger compartment except for the third row, and the front piece of glass stacks on top of the second piece of glass there. The second portion is not movable. You have adjustable seat belts, so you can actually squeeze that and lower it, raise and lower it. Let's take a look at the middle row. This car comes in at $43,620. There's a look at captain's chairs there. These armrests fold up out of the way. Each of the captain's chairs has latch hookups for car seats. Now, if you go with the bench option for this car, it's a continuous seat across with a 60-40 split and a third set of latch hookups there, where you can actually have 3 car seats in one row. So as we look at this from the second row passenger's view, you have 2 USB ports there, as well as a 12-volt charger. There's your climate control set up there, and it still has the protective plastic on it. You're not seeing things there. And then up here, here's a look at the instrument cluster, steering wheel setup, as well as center console layout. Big floating armrest right there. And if you open up this armrest there and look inside, there's actually a USB port in there as well. So you have a USB port there, one inside here, and then 2 more back here. There's a look up at that giant panoramic sunroof again. And keep in mind, that edgeless mirror is not a standard option. Just because this car has it doesn't mean when you get one, it will. That is a port decision. That's a port option, and it's not on every car. So back here in the second row, there is also a sunscreen built in on each side. So you can protect your babies from direct sunlight back here with that. It's built into the window from the SE trim up. There are no door locks back here for these passengers. Once the car's put in park, the doors unlock. Here's a look at the sunscreen on the opposite side. There again is a look at that giant panoramic sunroof. So here's a look at the third row. I want to hop out and show you how this seat moves. There's a look at the seat. With the car seat, a front-facing car seat, it drops out, the bottom drops out. You do not have to remove the car seat to get into this third row. So if you have a car seat rider in the middle row, you don't have to unbuckle stuff and rearrange things for passengers to climb in. Again, I'll show you that. There's a two-way switch on top. You lift forward, the entire seat pitches forward and slides forward. The bottom drops out, seat's still strapped in, and passengers are free to climb into the back. Take a look at how high off the floor the seat sets. So that's going to give you a much more comfortable knee angle for your adults in the back and a lot more headroom as well. So this seat does just lift up and go back. And there's a 60-40 split on the bench. And then these each have an independent slide underneath the seat as a captain's chair option. As we look at the back hatch, it's a power assisted liftgate. It starts on this SE with Tech model and goes up. Here's a look through from the back through to the front and that giant panoramic sunroof. These seats will fold flat. With the flip of this little switch here, it's plastic protected right now. That's what that green is. There's your cargo space with the third row folded. There's also a look at the third row vents on each side. 12-volt charger right here, cup holders here, seatbelt clips right here to clip your seatbelts out of the way if you're carrying cargo. This particular car does come with cargo blocks, cloth mats, monster mats, and it comes with a tow hitch. And this particular unit does have the tow ball as well. The spare is underneath this little carpeted pad right here, and there's your jack apparatus right there. There's a look at that tow hitch. It's a 5,000-pound tow hitch direct from the factory. There's a look at your power liftgate button. This car comes with a 6-year, 72,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty on it. That's 6 years, 72,000 miles, bumper-to-bumper from Volkswagen. If you buy from me at Bomarito St. Peter's, you also get a 10-year, 200,000-mile engine and powertrain warranty. That's nationwide. That's an engine and powertrain warranty free of charge. And then also, if you buy from me, I'm going to get you 3 years of free maintenance. Your 10